Joining me now are Sky News host Peter Gleeson from the Gold Coast and James Morrow in Sydney. Welcome to you both. James, you've written brilliantly today in The Telegraph, talking about how Australians have... Well, you always do, to be honest. But you were talking about how Australians have reconnected with their British inheritance and that it's a better proposition, the way it sits at the moment, our constitution, than any elite vision a republic might offer. I've always thought, James, that some prominent people in this world are jealous of the privilege the royals enjoy and others just want to be part of the news. I think they've got decades at least to wait before they get anywhere.
Well, yeah, I think that's exactly right. And as I say in this piece here, you know, one of the things that the Queen's passing has done, and it's sort of a silver lining to all of this, is it has reminded us that this is something that Australia is very much a part of. There's this elite push on, it's been going for decades, to say that, you know, post-settlement but pre-multicultural Anglo-Australia was just this sort of cultural wasteland. It was vicious, genocidal, terrible, boring, white bread, everything. And we needed to replace with something new that the elites, of course, would run. We saw that with the Republic in a different way. We're seeing that with the push for the Voice, which will, of course, empower lawyers and activists and judges and that whole class of unelected officials. In both cases, it's an attempt to monkey with our constitutional arrangements, which, frankly, I don't think you'd really want to replace with just about anything else, any other republic in the world, especially in a country like Australia, where we're 26 million people on this big continent on the cusp of a very strategically unstable place.
And James, the model that they're going to put up for a republic after the so-called mourning period has got 5 heads.
Well, it's, you know, we don't even know what it is, you know, but again, it is, you know, this movement away from what actually works, which is having a sovereign that takes power away from politicians and keeps them from running roughshod. The politicians, the technocrats, the so-called experts, which did such a great job over COVID in running our lives, it provides a break, a needed break on that power.